Back on the road again for one more week. This should be the last week we're in Scranton, so I figured I'd go with the Gigantes hat and shirt as kind of a goodbye. We're going to zoom through this one. I almost skipped this week, but the Pirates actually won a game, and Drake May got his first NFL touchdown, so we kind of had to do a little stop in real quick. Okay, let's get it rolling. This will be fast. Welcome to episode 116 of Hoagies and Pierogis.
Live from central Pennsylvania with your host Ian DiCarlo, this is Hoagies and Pierogis.
The Ski Stash! The Ski Stash!
Welcome to the Big Ten.
Majors go with Drake May, let's go!
I think an investigation is going on in the Mets because they were actually caught, oddly enough, bringing back the spitball. They had a player, let's see, her name was Haley Welch. They had the Hawk to a girl throw out the first pitch at the Mets game last week.
Earlier today, Haley met with our America's Vet Dog Buddy and made a donation in support of their cause. Our ceremonial catcher is Kelsey Bradford. All right, Haley, it's your pitch.
All right, this has been going around a little bit, and SportsCenter tweeted it, so it's kind of legit. The 6-inning minimum rule for starters has been going around, and a main reason why it has been proposed is because it has been said that it will decrease injuries. How? I don't know. I mean, that statement has me as confused as seeing Livy Dunn dressed like Paul Skeens. Now Skeens has to dress like Livy doing a floor routine. But yeah, I don't know about this rule, MLB. I feel like it'll lead to more injuries rather than less. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Imagine if you were forced to stay in the whole game. You think people are going to get less hurt? All right, next little tidbit. The MLBPA union is suing the Pirates and Sheets. They say the team can't use the image of 3 or more players in a marketing campaign for a uniform patch without a licensing agreement. They demand the Pirates halt the practice and pay monetary damages to the players. So not only is Bob Nutting skipping out on, actually paying their players on the field, he doesn't want to pay them off the field either. Come on. You're getting in trouble because you don't want to pay more than 3 players? Bobby, come on. What are you doing? Come on, dude. Oh, okay. My prediction came true last episode as the Pirates lost their 10th game in a row last Wednesday. It was a blowout early as Keller let up all 8 of the Padres' runs in only 3 innings. It was just pitiful. Honestly surprised no one got left in San Diego. Whether that have been Haynes or Shelton, I mean, Jesus Christ, it's not looking good right now for anyone in that front office. But hey, the Pirates finally won a game. Holy shit. It did take Skeens to break them out of their funk, and they beat the Mariners at home 5-3. Man, in that game, Bednar, come on, he just could not have a clean inning. He let up a homer to Jorge Polanco in the 9th to spice things up a bit, but they escaped with the W, like I said, 5-3. Last Saturday, they won again? What? Back-to-back? You don't like that record? Holy shit. Wow, but there's Bednar's clean inning. They won that game 7-2 against the Padres off a strong start from Falter. What is it with NL West teams? The Diamondbacks, the Padres, and the Dodgers gave them hell. And now you come back home, you win the first 2 games against the Mariners? Please. The Mariners are no Padres or Dodgers, that's for sure, or even Diamondbacks. But still, they're a feisty team. And they did get blown out, though, at home on Sunday, 10-3. So that's not a good look. All right, before the Pirates made the trip over to Texas to face the Rangers, Hayes was finally put on the IL after struggling all season with a back injury that we all knew that he was dealing with. I mean, it was no secret. But we were just hoping that it went away. This sucks for Hayes after seemingly figuring things out offensively last season. And you know what? It wouldn't be such a detriment if it weren't having an effect on his defense as well. So they did end up losing that first game to Texas 4-3. Corey Seager hit 2 home runs against him. God, I mean, like I said last week, I've totally removed myself from caring about the Pirates. The only thing that I care about now, and this is the one thing that I want from them, but with each loss, it dwindles more and more. They have to get to 77 wins, please, so I can win my bet that I placed at the beginning of the season. With 38 games left to go, the Pirates have to go 19-19 in order to hit the over of 76.5. They're at 58-66 at the time of this recording on Tuesday. Do I think they can do it? Yes, but it might get harder once they start shutting guys down like Skeens for the year. Probably come September. They have no more huge challenges, I guess, but the Brewers are like the only one that they have 2 series against in September, so it's not the end of the world, but if they go 500 the rest of the way, that will surprise me a little bit. It will. So I'm going to be sweating that out completely. All right, no college football news, although I've been killing it in NCAA recently, and I did just get Madden, so I decided to stay one more year at Oregon before I transfer my quarterback over to Madden to rip things up in the league. A lot of the times you don't have that cross-game transfer over anymore. So I'm glad they kept that in the game. Drake May gets his first touchdown, albeit in the preseason, but it's still a touchdown. A 4-yard rush on an option that I'll think they'll be running a lot with him in the game. Overall, the team played decently. I'm already seeing posts that are like, don't boo Jacoby if he's starting week 1. No shit. 1 touchdown on a cleanly executed play shouldn't persuade the team to start May week 1. I mean, yeah, he did look pretty good, and he's had some dimes, especially in practice, but that dime to Javon Baker, you need to make sure those hands start working come week 1. But yeah, this is the reason we brought Brissett in, to make sure that May is ready 100% before they throw him out there behind one of the worst lines in the league. They need to wait until at least after week 1 to see how many times Brissett gets sacked. They have to. They absolutely have to. And Jalen Polk looks awesome. Those 2 little stutter steps to get people to miss him. Oh, that was clean. No crazy Joe Milton highlights either this week. Booty kept it in check too. I did want to touch a little bit more on the Judon trade. I know I just kind of added it in last week as like kind of a last minute reminder. I recorded that at like 11 o'clock. I still think a 3rd rounder for Judon is very good. So here's Judon's message to the team. I appreciate y'all for all the memories and everything y'all did for me. It's not the way that we wanted, and I'm sorry that my last play was an injury. As far as being fans and family, we'll always be that. I'll always be a fan of New England and Massachusetts because it done me so well. Hopefully y'all fans of mine wish me success, but I wish y'all nothing but success. And I'll definitely be back to Foxborough. I'll definitely be back. I just don't know when. So, yeah, that's nice and all. But then it came out today, Judon on a new contract. The Falcons know nothing about me as a football player or as a man. They know my previous resume. I can't really demand or ask for anything I haven't worked for. I'm going to work for it. If you would have carried that same mindset into these contract negotiations with the Patriots, you would have gotten your money eventually. You played the first 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks of the season, maybe. I don't even know when he got hurt. It was pretty early on in the season. And you're coming off a torn pec, just turned 32 last Thursday? I mean, come on, have that same mindset. That doesn't make any sense. Come back and prove that you are the same player that you were, and maybe the Patriots won't be so hesitant to pay you. I mean, it's that simple. It really is. Come in, don't complain, do your work, show that you're the same player, and you'll get your money. It's that simple. Judon, I still like you, Judon, but the way you handled your exit kind of pissed a lot of people off. Matt Stafford's new teeth make him look a lot like Will Compton. Man, these veneers are getting out of hand, man. That is bad. That is really bad.
That's crazy.
Jake Felt. No, Jake,
Shout out Jake. He's
love
just
Jake,
sitting in
man.
his
He's
office
sitting in his
right
office
now.
like, yeah.
You know what?
Okay, last thing here. Tua called Brian Flores a terrible person. Now we know for sure that he wasn't getting those head coaching jobs. Not because he's black, but because he's an ass. Got it. I wouldn't be surprised if this is why Bieniemy doesn't have a head coaching position too. So yeah, it came out on the Dan Le Batard show Tua was like, if you woke up every morning and I told you that you suck at what you did, that you don't belong doing what you do, that you shouldn't be here, that this guy shouldn't be here, that you haven't earned this right, and then you have somebody else come in and tell you, dude, you are the best fit for this. That transition from Brian Flores to Mike McDaniels, oh, holy shit. Basically spitting on you. What? Haven't deserved or haven't earned this right? Are you kidding me? He really said that to Tua? That's insane. He was drafted out of Alabama. Of course he's earned this right. Are you kidding me? Flores, what the hell are you doing? And then he responded today. He said that he has, Jesus Christ. Flores said that he acknowledged that his coaching style might not have hit well with some players in Miami and indicated he has worked to improve over the ensuing 3 seasons. I really hope you have. Holy shit. From what Tua just said, that's damning. That's like, you can't come back and you cannot be a head coach after that again. Which is why I think teams are so hesitant to hire Bieniemy, because he's a hard ass, like seemingly like Flores is. And I think they probably come from the same, like, oh, well, it's just hard love. I'm just giving him hard love. Well, you can't be calling people pieces of shit and not, deserving of their earned right. That is crazy. But yeah, nothing really of note. Everyone's getting ramped up for the season to start. And speaking of the season, we got our fantasy football draft, and it's next week. So I'm going to try to record that, get that put out as an episode for next week, and that should be a good 2 hours long. So that's why I kind of don't feel bad going short this week. I really did not want to skip out. I kind of feel like, I don't know, not like we have steady viewership, so I don't have to have a steady upload schedule, but yeah. Let's scroll Twitter here. Last thing. And, of course, the Bengals are going to be looking great against the Patriots when the Patriots come into Cincinnati. These all-orange outfits are awesome. Jaden Daniels named the starter. Obviously, that was bound to happen. So now Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels are the starter. We'll see if Drake May is going to be the last one to be named the starter there. All right, but I think that's it for this week. Make sure to leave a like, comment on each video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hoagies and Pierogis is available on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram for clips throughout the week. And we'll leave you with this. A munch.